We are gonna rock the legs, glutes, and thighs using focus and giant sets. This is the complete lower body workout. So get your dumbbells and let's do this. Let leg day begin. I am so excited to get into this workout with you today. The structure is gonna be so much fun. The time's gonna fly by and we gotta get into our warm up. But before we do, you will notice that I do have my exercise box out here today. If you do have that or some sort of sturdy elevated surface, such as a chair, couch, bed, bench, anything like that, you can use that instead. But if you do not, I'm gonna have a modification for you whenever we're using that. Also, the sweet, innocent booty band or mini resistance band. If you got yours, grab it. If you don't, again, don't worry about it. The burn is still gonna be real. We're gonna use this for our giant set. And with that, we're gonna talk about the structure and what you can expect for today's training during the warm-up. So let's go ahead and get into our warm-up now. First warm-up exercise is a little hi-ya to the like button. So I know you are ready to kick butt. You know you are ready to kick butt today. And with that, let's go ahead and start with quad pull. So bringing that heel to your bum and switching sides. Today's structure is an awesome one. Combining our focus sets and giant sets is gonna be a burner for real. And you're gonna be so glad you showed up. Feeling so strong afterwards, leaning out the legs, building the muscle, all the goodies. Sumo good morning reach. Last one. So take those legs out, toes out into that sumo position. As we hinge forward for our sumo good morning, we're gonna reach the arms forward, elongating through the spine and pull up. So feel that nice stretch now through the back of the legs and through the glutes. Breathing as we go. We're gonna use some light dumbbells in this warm-up as well. We'll do one more non-weighted warm-up exercise and then we'll grab some light weights. Last two, we're gonna keep this sumo position. And one, we're gonna go into a low sumo hold. So dropping it down, getting a little twist here, dropping your shoulders one side and then the other. Oh, I love this one. We wanna make sure we're getting that lower back, upper back, lower body all warm as we are gonna be lifting today with moderately heavy to heavy weights. Pick where you feel comfortable today. Every day is a little different, but if you are using moderately heavy, try to keep a moderate tempo. If you're gonna be lifting heavy for our focused sets, tempo is gonna be a little bit slower. For our giant sets, no weights. The only thing we will have is that booty band or mini resistance band if you have it. Last one, and let's grab those light weights. For this, I'm gonna use my 15 pounds. Again, just something light to start to get your body and mind and form ready. 2 exercises with our weights, and then we'll get right into it. Squat first, so taking it down, nice and controlled and slow here. So the structure, let's talk about the focused and the giant sets so you know what we got. We have got a total of 5 focused sets. In between each focus set will be our giant set. A giant set is 4 exercises back to back to back to back with no rest in between, or just enough for us to switch positions and get into that exercise. Giant set is gonna stay the same the entire time, those same 4 exercises. Focus sets, 5 exercises. We're gonna repeat twice. So the focus exercise will change, the giant set will not. Last one here, let's go into RDL, or Romanian deadlift. Down and squeeze, back long and strong, keep that good form. Think about your posture, chest up as you come up. Elongate through the spine. We'll do 2 more, and we'll get into our first focus set. First focus set is gonna be goblet squat. So again, moderately heavy with a moderate pace or heavy with a slow pace. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's grab that weight and get ready to go. And just to give you a range for my weight today, I'm gonna be going anywhere from probably about 15 to 20 up to 1 dumbbell of 40 or so for a sumo squat when that comes up. So goblet squat first, head up, shoulders relaxed, and let's squat. So 45 on, down, and squeeze. Squeeze. Keeping that head up, shoulders down. That's so important in a goblet squat because with this weight in the front, that tends to want us to round our back, round our shoulders, so keep that form throughout. That's gonna allow you to lift as heavy as possible, keep that range of motion, and of course, keep safe. Whew, almost there. We'll get 20 seconds to rest. Then we'll go into that exercise once more. Last 3, 2, and 1. Rest it out for 20. We'll go again. One more time through. Adjust your weight if you need. Good time to do that. Anytime is a good time to dry off, grab a drink if you need it, or take longer recoveries. All right, getting ready. 5 out. Back to goblet squat. And here we go. Elbows tucked in with our goblet squat as well, so don't let your arms come out. Whew. Getting close now, over halfway. We're gonna go into that first giant set next. With that giant set, remember, we're gonna put the band on right above our knees. Keep that on the whole time. If you don't have a band, don't worry about that. No band, no equipment for your giant set then. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, getting that band on right above the knees. It's gonna move quick. We got 20 seconds, 4 exercises. Wall sit with alternating leg extension, seated abduction. We'll use our box. Then donkey kicks on the right and left. So finding your wall. We'll get our box out here and ready too. Bring it down for 30. Now alternate that leg lift. Lift. Keeping that chest up. Try to keep that chest back into the wall. So not rounding the shoulders. I know we're always talking posture, but that's because what we train for in here is what we're gonna get out there. And if we train with bad posture, that's gonna follow us. So let's keep it strong right here. We're gonna get ready for seated abduction. So on the box or a modification. There it is. Bring it up. Now give a little hinge forward here and open. So with this one, I like to keep myself up on my toes. Working through that outer thigh. Out and squeeze. So with the little hinge forward, you might be able to take it a little bit more hingy than me right now. My space is minimized here. But with this hinge forward, it's gonna work a little bit deeper into the glutes. So if you can lean forward to do that. Donkey kicks here in 3, 2, and 1. So let's bring it onto the mat. One side and then the other. Shoulders, elbows, wrists in line. And here we go. Oh, I knew you were gonna be difficult today, little band. If you find your band starting to creep up or roll, make sure you just put it under your knee on one side and then lift and lower. Stamp your heel and the bottom of your foot really to the ceiling with this one. Last exercise in the giant set is just the other side of our donkey kick. Here's 3, 2, 1. You can press it back for just a second. We're gonna switch sides, so adjust the band if you need. And let's do it. Lift, stamp that heel, or stamp the sole of your foot on the ceiling. Tighten up through the glutes, feel it, control it down. After this, we'll get 30 seconds. We go into round 2. That's gonna be a new focused exercise, followed by this same giant set. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good. 30 seconds to rest. Oh, I need to get my towel here. Okay, round 1, and we are feeling it. Okay, so for this next round here, we're gonna bring it up, and we are gonna go into lunges. So if lunges bother your knees, you're gonna see a modification on screen for a staggered squat. We're gonna alternate, but do both sides twice. So we're gonna do a forward stepping lunge on the right, left, left. So grab your weights, get ready to go. We're gonna have 45 on the clock. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Same side. Whew. Really use that forward leg here to power back up. Feel that work through the glutes. Push. can feel it in the quads as well. Now, if you're doing that staggered squat, you're keeping that good form, shoulders relaxed and down, chest is up. Same with our lunge though too. We're gonna get 20 seconds, we're gonna switch sides. Here's 3, 2, and 1, good. We're gonna switch it over to the other side. Try to maintain the same weight that you use for right and left throughout this. Now if you need to adjust it on the next set, just to make sure legs are staying even. 5 out, forward lunge on the other side now. Here we go. Whew. Keep a consistent lower with your lunge. For myself, I like to just do a little tap of the knee down so I know I'm going down as low as I can for each rep. But you don't have to go that low. We're all different, our bodies move in different ways. So you may be able to do things I can't, and vice versa. The goal is to always do your best wherever you are for today. Last one, and there it is. Whew. We're going back to the other side. So one more time on each side. 2 sets for each side. 8 out, getting ready. Make sure you've got a nice soft grip with your dumbbells. You're not over gripping the dumbbells the whole time. And here we go, 45 on. You'll notice with these focus sets to our giant sets, with the focus sets, we've got some more compound exercise, meaning we're working more than one exercise or more than one muscle group. So here we've got the quads, hams, glutes all coming into play. But when we hit our giant set, we're a little bit more focused and pinpointing those muscles. Last 3, 2, and 1. So that helps us build the strength along with leaning out and building that definition in the lower body. So that's the goal today. You can see where this structure came from. All right, other side, last time. 3, 2, and 1. Last time for lunges. We go back into that giant set. And with the giant set, a little bit of the smaller muscles that we're really trying to target. Now with that wall sit, really working on the quads with that alternating leg lift. And then we've got the glutes and the outer thighs. Whew. Getting ready for that quick 20 seconds to come up for our rest. Remember, we'll put that band on if you're using it right above your knee for our giant set, but no other weight. Here it is. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Band. So back to wall sit with leg extension, alternating sides. Whew. Finding that wall. Emergency pit stop for the towel if you need it. Bring it down and let's lift. Whew. Hold it at the top for a second. Oh, wow. Whew. And the other thing with this giant set is, although these muscles might not have been directly hit while we were working on our focus sets, they are still coming into play secondary. So the burn on this is gonna be good. All right, 3, 2, we go into our seated abduction or that modification, that low alternating lateral lift. And if you can, give it a little hinge here and let's press out. So abduction, press away. Exhale as you press. Really press and hold for a second, because when we get that hold, that's where those muscles contract, that's where they work. We let them come back in we go right back out. Donkey kicks next, so remember we'll take it to the floor. You can get your band under one knee if you need. Last 3, 2, and 1. Right down to the ground. Shoulders, elbows, wrists in line. And 30 on, here we go. Kick it up and down. Keeping form, belly button squeezing in towards your spine. Right here, tighten up the glutes, squeeze, control down. We're gonna switch sides next. And then we're gonna finish up the giant set. We'll get 30 seconds to rest. Last 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch it over. Other side. Band under, and let's do it. Lift and down. Stamp that foot up on the ceiling. Nice and long here with your spine, belly button squeezing. All these things come into play to give you your best rep each time. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna rest it out. We're gonna go into round 3, back to focused, and then we'll meet up with our giant set again. No band here, but we are gonna need 1 or 2 dumbbells for our Romanian deadlift. Now, whichever you feel comfortable with using 1 or 2, totally up to you. Let's see. And again, 2 sets through. So with that RDL, soft knees, shoulders rolled back, hinge at the hips, and here we go. Driving it back, pull and squeeze. And then drive those hips back. Keep the weight nice and close to your legs and only hinge as far as you can. You don't have to try to over hinge. I'm stopping just right below my knees and I can feel that. So you want to just feel that little tug in the hamstrings. Know that you've got those muscles working. You contract them, you pull and squeeze back up. So when we start to reach too far down, then our whole back is gonna round, and then we're gonna feel pressure in the low back. Last 1, there it is. Rest it out, 1 more set. You know what? Let's bump it up. Let's make sure, focus on your weight too. Make sure you're going heavy enough for yourself today. Last 3, 2, 45 on, here we go. Spine nice and long. Drive those hips to the wall behind you. Eyes and head, just follow along as you lower. Ooh. Yes, over halfway. Keep it up. We're gonna get ready to go back into that giant set. You got the giant set down pat now, right? You know exactly what to do. I'm gonna put the band on, gonna head over to the wall. Getting ready in 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds. All right, back to our band, right above the knees. Finding your wall sit with alternating leg extension. Bringing it down. And here we go. Lift, squeeze it, and lower. Keep that back pressed up against the wall. Seated abduction next, or that low lateral lift. Now, mind you, the band is not necessarily doing anything in this exercise, but because we're going 1, 1, 1 right after the other, we're just having it on. It's not really affecting anything either way. And last one here, bring it up, find your seat or lower into that low move or low position. Hinge it over, And let's press. Good, and if you don't have a band, use your hands here for a little extra oomph. So press back as you press out. So press in with the arms. You can do that with the band on as well. Just to really, again, work deeper into those muscles. Woo! Donkey kicks in 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it down. Getting that band into position, and let's lift. Oh, that was a straight leg kick. Donkey kick. Oh. And with the donkey kick, you can always take it down to your forearms as well if you need to do that, or if you'd like to do that, if you feel like that helps you work a little bit deeper into the glutes. Almost there, we're gonna switch sides in 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, right over to that other side as quick as you can, and then we'll get 30 seconds on. Here we go. Lift it up and lower. Remember, hold it in that contraction for a second, and then down. Back nice and flat, so we're not arching or rounding anything here. Keeping everything flat, belly button tucked in. Whew. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, done with the band for now. For this next round, you're gonna see a modification on screen if you need it. But if you've got your box, or maybe you just don't feel comfortable with this exercise, we're gonna do a Bulgarian split squat. We're gonna do similar to the lunges, where we do right, left, or if you wanna do it either way, left starting first. We're gonna do that with or without dumbbells on this one. This is a challenging exercise, so if you find it more comfortable to do it with body weight, do that. If not, your modification is going to be a kickstand RDL. So grabbing our weights for that, getting ready. We're gonna have 45 on. Here it is in 3, 2, and 1. One thing here, just keep your eyes focused on one spot on the wall and just let your head follow down and up. So you don't want to be looking all over, you don't want to be looking down because that will throw you off balance. And with that kickstand RDL, keep that spine nice and long, keep your good posture. Almost there, and we switch sides. 3, 2, and 1. Switch it right over, because the rest goes by quick. This one takes a few seconds to set up. So getting into position. 5 out and we'll go. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Whew. With the shake in the legs already. And then this one, close to the end. Round 4 out of 5. Whew. Bumping the intensity up today. You know, even the way that you structure where you place certain exercises in your training can be a variation. So keep that in mind, that I did put this towards the end for a reason. So remember, with this one, we're gonna switch back to the other side to make sure each side has 2 chances. We're being generous today. Last 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Back over to that other side. So now back to the side you started on. With that kickstand RDL, again, just make sure you're keeping that good posture, following that modification, and here we go. Down, press up and squeeze. Keep that back flat. You don't want any round in your lower back. We're gonna switch it up. Whew, almost. I'm anticipating the countdown. I don't know about you, but we're getting there. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. Last time, other side. Switching it over, and then we'll get that quick break into our giant set again. All right, 5 out. In 3, 2, last 45 here. Down and press. One thing with your Bulgarian split squats, make sure to keep your shoulders square. So you don't want to lean down towards one side or the other or twist. We're keeping everything nice and square. So giant set coming, you know that means if you got your booty band or your mini resistance band right above the knees. 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to that wall sit. I'm gonna just give this little guy a move over here. Getting our band, finding our wall. Moving right along. Can you believe we are almost to round 5? Bring it down, and here we go. Lift, squeeze, feel that shake in the top of the leg, feel that contraction. In fact, feel it physically with your hand. Feel the top of the leg working. This is what's gonna help build that definition through that leg here. Woo! Oh my. So back to our seated abduction or low lateral leg lift. In 3, 2, 1. Woo. Find your seat. We'll bring it low, right into it. Here we go. 30 on. Hinge it forward and press. Feeling so good right now. I'm really glad you pressed play on leg day. I really don't think there's a leg day. Leg day can be the hardest to press play on, but when you do, you never regret it. It's like, and it reminds you of leg day for like 2 or 3 days after, which is also so sweet. Last 3, 2, and 1. Donkey kicks, let's bring it down. All right, here we go. Take your time squeezing. Stamp that heel on the ceiling. Belly button to spine. Again, you can take that forearm position if you need. We're gonna switch sides, almost there. Last time for this giant set, and then round 5. Last 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, adjusting the band if you need. We're gonna get ready to go into it. Ooh, we're going in 3, 2, last 30 here. Lift and lower. Keep it strong, you're almost there, keep moving. Come on, don't give up, we got this. And then just a few minutes of work left after this. Here's 3, 2, 1. Whew. Done with the band. I cannot wait for my celebratory get this band out of here. When we are done with this final giant set, we got 30 seconds. We're gonna go into our sumo squat. So with the sumo squat, feel free to use 1 heavy dumbbell right in the center, or you can use 2 on either side of your legs. Really, whichever you feel comfortable with it. Whatever floats your boat today, that's gonna be the best choice for you. I'm gonna use 1 heavy dumbbell for myself personally. Going in 3, legs out, toes out. And here we go. Down, squeeze. Think about pulling those inner thighs together right here. Good, over halfway. 2 sets, of course. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, 20 seconds, rest it out. Whew. One more set. Sumo squat, 10 seconds in we go. Feel like I just set the weight down. I gotta pick it back up. Okay, this is what weightlifting is all about, right? We pick things up and we put them down. Here we go. Down. I don't know if anyone remembers that meme. That one always had me laughing. It was like weightlifting. Well, now I'm not even gonna say it right, but it was like lift heavy things up, put heavy things down. I don't remember. Someone leave it in the comments what it is so that I can stop. Oh. Take a little inventory here of your form. Make sure those shoulders are back. Chest is staying up. We're getting so close. Keep that form strong until the end. Final giant set is next. Last 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, band. Where are you at? There it is. Last time for giant set. We're gonna find our wall. Band right above the knees. All right, bring it down. And alternate those leg lifts, 30 seconds. Here we go. Woo. The good thing about the giant sets is the 30 seconds compared to the 45 seems to go by so quick. It's like we get down and then all of a sudden it's like, we're up. Here we are, here's 3, 2, and 1. All right, seated abduction, or you know that mod. Toes up, and let's press. Now really keep it low if you're taking that modification. Keep it low. Lift that leg, squeeze it, and let it come down. Just because this is our last round doesn't mean this is the round that we're just gonna give 20% to. We're still gonna give it 100% for what we got right here and right now. Keeping this forward hinge, again, to work a little bit deeper. Donkey kicks. Last 3, 2, and 1. Every time we do donkey kicks, I don't think I've ever said this before, but every time I see the donkey from Shrek in my head. And I think about it, and I think about the nice boulder. So, anywho. Again, just anything to take my mind off the burn. One more set after this. And hey, we have done so much work today for the lower body. You have absolutely rocked it. We're gonna switch sides in 3, 2, and 1. I wanna give you one final challenge after this. Last 30 here. Final challenge is our thighs finisher. 10 minutes of pure thigh goodness. If there is such a thing, because it's the next video that you're gonna do. It's the next workout. Because I'm saying that because this one is going to pair so good with this leg day to just get deep into those thighs, work them, build them. Because that was the goal today. Build strength, lean it out. And that's what we're doing. So add that thighs finisher in 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, if you got your band, what do we say? Get that band out of my face because We've made it. You're going to head over to the thighs finisher, but quick before you do, go to the description because Sweet Summer Sweat begins on June 3rd. This is our 8-week cycle and strength program. These are short workouts so that you can stay strong for who you love, doing what you love this summer. No better way to spend the summer. So go check that out in the description. Get the thighs finisher. You will not regret it. I'm going to be over there. So I'll see you over there. And I love ya.